Yes, I am being forced. Hey, Blue. How you doing? Look at how forced I am to play a video game. Whatever will I do? Now you see, the issue is that the last time I played this was like a while back. I don't remember a lot of the lore. Ah. The game will ask me shit, and how am I supposed to remember it? But yeah, you know, I do read suggestions and shit, so yeah. I am being forced to play Valhalla now. Right, that is... I need to remember where I was, what I was doing, even. Load. Load. Day 1, day 2, day 5. Okay, day 5, that's... That's the furthest I've gotten, apparently. It's been like a month or two, at the very least, maybe more. I do want to finish the game, but damn. Okay, well, let's get started. Cold, cold, cold. It's fine. The music is fine as it is. Alma. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently, he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather leave on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks, but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get up what's up with him. Yeah? In that what are you doing in that situation? Why? Ah, Dorothy. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Uh-huh. Were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you! Do you just like my present so much? Sweet non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Okay, how the fuck do I do this again? Sweet and non-alcoholic. Sweet? Sugar Rush? A Sugar Rush is 2 Adelhyde and 1 powdered Delta. With optional commentary. Sweet, light and fruity. As girly as it gets. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. Actually, let me see what other sweet drinks are there. Oh, they used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problem made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. It's the same thing. It's 2 aldehyde and 1 powdered aldehyde. It's the exact same drink. It's just aged differently. Oh, she also wanted soft. She did say soft. Okay, not Moonblast. Not Brentini. Okay, so Blue Fairy is what I gotta make, huh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it big for her. One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brushed them well. Sweet, girly, and soft. Perfect. Okay, all aged and mixed. Blue Fairy. There we go. I managed to make it. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. That's normal. Yep. I also have friends who are vending machines. Definitely. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yup. Why? Nothing. Guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. Oh. Yo. Hey, Santa. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Busting out of the dollhouse? Sure. Dorothy's a mood. Dorothy's cute. Although much more Alma leaning in that regard. But hey everyone. Welcome. How y'all doing? How was lobotomy? You didn't get lobotomized too much, did you? Yep. Fair. Almost hot. Yep. That sweater is something is. It took my brain. You see, that's the issue. When you get lobotomy, you're only supposed to lose half a brain. Like a chunk of it, not the entire thing. I mean, to be fair, you brought it on yourself. I already went through that experience. It's not exactly something I would recommend to anyone to go through. Lobotomy Corporation lobotomizes you completely. You just do not get a good time out of that. But yeah, welcome everyone. We're just doing a little bit of, bartending. Talking to people who order drinks and shit. Welcome to Valhalla. Fair. Yep, it is fair. Just avoid doing that. How's bartending so far? Here's the thing, I haven't played the game in like a few months, I don't remember what's going on. I just started and it's like, oh right, I was in the middle of something. I forgot what I was in the middle of. But since the game is kind of having what is, like, 10th anniversary, I was kind of forced to play it again. So that's how it goes. And here we are, bartending a little bit. But yeah, welcome everyone, relax, kick back, get a drink, go sleep, whatever the fuck you need to do. We're bartending here. The only downside is that most of the characters, like, that I have to, you know, speak for are female, and I'm not exactly, you know, good at making female voices. So it all sounds weird. But hey, I give it my best shot. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself. Thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. You won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had to jam that plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Yes. This is the kind of thing that you can expect here, Raiders. Welcome. What a conversation to start with. What a conversation to start with. It was a success. Good for you, I guess, Dora. Okay, then. Let me try to explain it in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, service, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other, more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. And go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve the user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. Huh? How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. Why is she shaking like that? Why is she hyper? Dora, you good? I can't. Is this some... Are you getting off on this? I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Yeah. Yep, she's definitely into it. She's definitely into being hacked. Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? Hoberorn. Minor spelling mistake, fuck. Ah. Hey Endless, welcome. I am being forced by you to play this game. But they make it sound like they're having sex instead. suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kinda like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lidum are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. You're right? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? Sobot Rex. Again. A little bit of a typo. Lesbian Sobot Lex. Uh-huh. It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by the 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, my client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly, an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. This guy's weird. I don't like him. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Oh god, him. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for a mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Oh no, we got a Redditor! No, not the Redditor! Good luck with his headaches. Why did we get a Redditor as our customer? Can I get the 2 hot women back? Please give me Alma and Dorothy back. I want them. I want them to do things to me. I want to see them. I don't want a Redditor. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. Because I ain't helping deciphering his orders. What will we have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if we want it to be. Ah, okay. Piano Man. And 2 Adelheid. 3 Bronson Extract. 5 Powdered Delta. 5 Flanergide. And 3 Cometrine. That is correct, right? Wait. Unless, of course, he means that he wants a drink with specifically 17 ingredients. Which this one is 1 over. And this one is 1 over. You know what? I'll just go with this. On the rocks and the mixed. How is this a 17? It isn't. He said 17 would only be related to a drink if I thought it was. And I think it isn't. Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. What? See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. It's a Redditor. It's a LARPing Redditor. Why? Right. And I came here looking for a otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place. It's called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors. the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, and unlively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite a slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from only mammal to kill its own.
Oh, I hate this guy.
I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? And give me an example. Not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that it isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can take over a pride. Pride is an intangible thing. I need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. Oh. Does the game have like a secret ingredient, like rat poison or something? Just asking for a friend. It goes without saying that I hate this guy. This is like if they took an average, like, in quote-unquote intellectual Redditor and cranked him up to 11. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a son of a bitch. By name. This guy is giving me a bad touch. Plum perfume floating. Oh my god. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury. No, he's not a beer guy. Bloom light. One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. No. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. I mean, Brantini kinda works, no? Not just because of the asshole stuff, but... You know, if you think about an actual martini, it usually has the fucking olive thing that, you know, can potentially float in it. Okay. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. No. It will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Fluffy dream. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety, more of them and you'll be sleeping soundly. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. PG rated show's favorite beer ersatz since 2040. This one's kinda unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Uh-huh. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Our thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. No relation to the Hadron cannon you can see on the moon for the 1 week every month. No. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but there are many people who complain there should be Piano Woman if there is Piano Man. It doesn't burn as hot on the tongue, but better not have a sore throat by drinking. I'll help you just this once so you don't stress about. I mean, I'm not stressing, I just want to read through everything. I would probably go with Brantini, but if you have a better guess, go ahead. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problem made them redesign. Sweet, light and fruity, as girly as it gets. You can't successfully fulfill this request. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Okay. A small twist on pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'm giving him Brantini. A plum floating in perfume, apart from being a Simpson reference, is one of the buyable drinks in the shop. It's an impossible request. I see. Wait. Can't I just give him that? Yeah, give it. I mean, I'm guessing I cannot use anything in this menu. Oh yeah. Here? Huh, you didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? For the average player, that request is impossible. I mean, I remember that there was something in the... like, in the bottle menu. Like, you reminded me, I wanted to check there. Like, I initially wanted to give him something from the bottle menu without even caring, but apparently that was the right choice. How can you assure me that this reality is real, and we're not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. I hope there is, like, a baseball bat just out of my reach so I can grasp for it and bash your skull in, you ass. You are so annoying. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. Your original answer for 17 was correct too, by the way. What? Like... something with 17 ingredients? Or number 17? It need the drink with 17 ingredients. Oh. So I did guess that. I just went with 17. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded. It seems... Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Something with optional commentary would have worked. Well, I didn't know that. I went with just number 17, so... Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Chill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports providing that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue. Is there anything that I get from fulfilling his request properly? I could just reload the safe and get it right. Like nothing would change it, just do the other orders perfectly same. It wouldn't be too cheesy if I did that. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from a vice president. Not really, no. Okay. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. He's just an annoying character. Okay. And I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Yeah. Just sleep in the same bed together. That is imperative to the plot. You two must be very close to each other and you must sleep in each other's arms. Poor 4 though. Yep. Good. Let's hope everything gets sold by the morning. I'll have Zakatsu on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? I was joking about the metal bat being like was a present thing. Okay. There's nothing it can't bat. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Flawless service bonus not granted. Ah! No, I want perfect service. No, I want perfect service. No! I want perfection of the perfection. I don't care. I'm gonna do the thing properly. I'm sorry, but I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. You can joke about anything and she's probably has it. Yeah. Okay. So, last time I gave you Blue Fairy, which is... four... Just skip. I love you girls, I really do love you, but damn. Okay, let's give him 17. Dorothy's so real, I love her. Okay, Is there anything with optional commentary? I'm gonna give him Blue Fairy again. Okay. Big Blue Fairy. No. He doesn't deserve a big fairy. Okay, that's 5. Optional commentary. I know what optional means. 2018, 17. No, that right now I'm 17. 2019, 18, 17. Yep. All aged and mixed. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, mister? Okay, yeah. Okay. Yep, got it. Flawless service, let's go. I need those $500, okay? I need them. Sleep tight, I'll protect you. Day 6 break? Oh, break room, probably. Not like our room. Yeah. It is now safe to keep playing. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 AM though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at last. At least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out. It's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on the edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. I hope she is. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing is safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. This is actually my first time experiencing this game in English. Oh. Interesting. I get, there have been experiences for me like that, where I played the some game in my native language and then switched to English. Like, it usually is a very big whiplash. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh, and here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a bill. Beer, not bill. Like, I read beer and chill at the same time and it came out as bill. Fuck. Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. Huh? But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me? What? Sorry, not a smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno. Some flea market times ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want it. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Say Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, there's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly though, just give him some time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Mine has yellow. My cat is, the orange monster. So it is, like bluish, greenish combo. Not like heterochromia, just like a mix of red, green and blue. Like, the dirty color. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on a printed paper. It's so vintage. 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 Not vintage. What the fuck? I'm brain dead already. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, his sister. Huh. Is this pic recent or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex? Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you protect... Can you not... Can you... This is bad for my health. It is genuinely bad for my heart, my health, and my sanity in general. Ouch. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, and then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the streets. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. That'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Joe. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing, nothing. No, please give that to me. Low. Okay, alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Yeah, anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Beers so far, cans left, remaining beer 100%. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner, beer drinking simulator. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, doesn't taste like a lighter to me. This one made with that, what's the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Nutriogenic Diclometrical Lidogenol, or NDL. The fuck? This is the first time I'm hearing that. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see, yep, here it is, near the end, NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. I need it for packaged drinks. I see. And I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will we have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno. What with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it up in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. You can get Jill drunk, I believe. I'm still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. Hey Phoenix, welcome. I guess it's like if someone gave you, dunno, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kinda pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Can of beer down the gullet. Come on. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait, talk about that poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me the dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4-ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in an alley near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out, the little shit started following me. So I brought it home. At first, I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was Destiny Girl. When he came, he was so cute though. Not like the fat mess that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know? Oh, shit. I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? Make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I won't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert, speak normally, mouth. Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance, so whatever. And I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him for what he did as an employee. And aside from occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bomb all lively yourself, you know? How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Yeah, I want to see more of the blonde titty hacker. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn she's hot. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. Have I accomplished the whole getting her drunk thing? I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Jill, are you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years and she seems pretty giddy. Whatever makes you think she's drunk. I mean, she's kind of red in the face. She is getting openly horny. More. I need to make sure that she doesn't pass out though. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't retained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of these shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show. Even about today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school and what a surprise. Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I didn't. Okay. I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Hey, say boss, how do you like the men? 2D. 2D? Yes. I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable and now... I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. Well, that's fucked. Don't cheat. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked in the bed after sex. I mean, okay. Smoking in the bed is not the good idea. Like, smoke is not exactly a good thing. Like, in general, it's kind of... Smoking is not a good thing. It smells awful. And having anything fire-related next to the bed is not exactly the good idea either. On the other hand, hot girl smoking next to you after a wild night of passion? Kinda nice. Kinda nice. You can suck it up, you know? You can suck it up. The bed could catch fire, you know? Exactly! Not you too. I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine, it's just... It all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position, and was stable. She was also smart, caring, but why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Another can down. Maybe I should go and apologize? Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easy at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for fall? Clothes for... Heh. Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on fall. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insult you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing, gun nut called Iris. The one he called for the helmet thing. That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. And if you thought this city was dangerous... Okay, so the sequel is going to be about her! About that bar. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay. Okay, I see. Me likey. When's the sequel, by the way? Have there been any updates? Let me look it up. Store. How is it? N1... Nirvana Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Release date to be announced. No info on that. God damn it. Whenever the team is done with their current project. Yeah. But now there is an in-universe, you know, reference to it. I'll take it. You should see the people she has to deal with there. Oh, I cannot wait. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an... Huh? The fuck? What was that? And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? Okay. I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and reopened Nirvana B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave? That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Woman cave. Woman cave. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home and college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. And aside from you and Gil, my closest friends since moving here is Alma, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always four, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. You can joke about anything and she probably has done it, has it. Yup, And, you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Okay, boss, I have to know. About what? About your arm. I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, I want to know how you got it. Fine. Yes? I had to use a couple of favors to get it. I accepted no less than state-of-the-art tech. That's how I got it. That's technically correct, but come on! Why do you want to know how I got it? I just want to know more about you. You're always so cool and awesome, and can you at least tell me if it does something cool? It does have a couple of utilities installed, yeah. There's an HDD in the forearm I use to save assorted data. It has a flashlight and a clock, but many prosthetic arms have those nowadays, kind of like watches. How did you feel when you lost it? To be honest, I was sad, but I was also satisfied. Yeah, I lost my dominant arm, but its sacrifice helped a bigger purpose. If I had to lose another limb to accomplish such a thing again, I'd totally do it. But of course, I just hope it doesn't come to that ever again. Are you just teasing me? You'll hear nothing else from me, young lady. Now the two words woman cave is going to live rent-free in my mind. For multiple reasons. Chapter 2. Amarga. This chapter's name means bitter. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about the rumor she saw. Getting one will prevent her from being too distracted. Have a nice day. The rumor. Boss and me. Cute. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. Slut. He's gonna keep living rent-free on my digital footprint too. Uh-huh. Shop. The rumor. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Okay, so I have 3 days to make more money. Okay. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. Apollo Bank is being attacked, Thread 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we'll get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already dead. How? Someone there shooting people? Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, based Anon. They used words based back then? Damn. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. This thread is closed. Apollo Bank is being attacked, Thread 3. Explosions registered. And media is still quiet about it. Can confirm there is an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there is more bombs? Not just one? That's right. Do you have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not a group, but just one person who set all this up. That's pretty ballsy. This is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting Valis. Huh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Some deep shit happened right there. Will you read the file now? Okay. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attack was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all of the details for a future post. I'm gonna need some time though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Well, a lot of... Holy hell, terabytes? Yeah, terabytes. That is a lot. And like... Hold on. No, wrong one. Where is it? Terabytes? Terabytes that contain operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. Okay, this is not me telling the bad people how to do their job, but me, personally, if I was doing something bad, I would delete the evidence of me doing the bad thing. What the fuck are you doing saving terabytes of data? I'm sorry, what? It doesn't take much. Have these people who did this shit never tried to, like, watch porn on the internet? Like, the thing that you learn earliest is to go to the fucking history tab in your browser and clean it afterwards. Like, that's 101. You learn to remove more shit, like yes, you learn to remove cookies, you learn to remove all of the other stuff. How terabytes. A waste of space. Okay. Augmented Eye. Danger Use admin has been arrested. Danger Use admin has been arrested again. Cybercrime units up the admin's ass. December 17 will come. Second retribution. Days coming. By Alana Smithy. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call, "We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday." When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Nanokama is now making smart underwear. Wait, what was it? Poor guy. Yeah. Nanokama is making smart underwear. You just thought about looking up prices. Did not? By Alana Smithy. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nanokama has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your wine panties. Just change its color to black and you will barely notice. Yeah, but like, what about, you know, what if they look better white with stains? I mean, what? That won't change the smell though. They're not that advanced. Listen, if people wanted to... People want the smell. That's the thing. Japan wouldn't have vending machines with used panties if people didn't want the smell and the stains. Holy shit. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product. A PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. Also, does this imply that... Okay, I'm not gonna go there for Jill. I'm gonna keep her dignity intact for a little while. GSF January 4th card announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. Wrestling? Our boss made me curious. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event, but it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Aaron's, full count below. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa, Women's Championship. Akito versus Great DK. Roy Campbell versus Aaron's, GSF Junior Championship. Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Karo Kalita, Tag Team Championship. Osuna versus Siegfried. Red Comet Jr. Red Comet Jr., yeah? Wasn't Dana the Red Comet? She did... Well, I guess someone would pick up the name, you know? If someone is, like, if there is someone really popular, there's usually a successor in some way, right? People call someone like, oh yeah, this is the successor to this. This is basically this person junior, so I'm not surprised. Unless Dana specifically approved it. Seems like she has a fangirl big enough to try and inherit the title. Yeah. Okay, live backup, save. Nothing new from the singing person. Okay. Let's go to work. Good evening, Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait. That's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving me so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess? What? Are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are, or what trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just live like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried. Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right though, you shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Yeah, but like... making the ladies worried a little bit... it gives the charm, no? Hey boss, why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but, you know... all we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best as we can. Yeah. So cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyways, let's start the day. Let's go. My brain is fried to the point where I read titles as titties, and it's... help. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. In just a sec. Boss! Some Brian guy is looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll be... you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're VTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. The sugar rush, please. Coming right up. To that'll hide. But I'm gonna make it big. You're getting drunk, my guy. With optional commentary. All mixed. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh, they never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leak during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply, at least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest, too low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla, any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? No, nothing, don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that the whole Pharma Fanbergs affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now I remember, the recipe book has the drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Get me one of those, please. Sure. Let's give Brian a suplex. Did not know that suplex was made at this bar, but I'll take it. 4 Bronson, 3 Flanergide, 3 Cometrine. Except we are doubling that. On the rocks and mixed. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil though. Ah, it's Argentinian slang. Robert's here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh, I see. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah. If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. A top-notch bartender. Thanks. Warning, it's not. What is not? What in relation to what are you saying it's not? I'd like to, you know. I'd like to know what exactly do you mean? What did I not notice? Not an Argentinian slang, although that's obvious. Oh wait. I mean, the entire thing was sarcasm. Yes, it is. I mean, it might be, but I think, like, the Robert thing is not a thing. Like, fuck, I don't even know my own nationality. Lamau? Hey, what the fuck? Regardless. The point is, I don't think Gil is Robert. I don't think that's a thing. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm surprised you haven't met him before. It's a casual way friend calls each other sometimes. Ah. Damn. Good to know. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella. What a pleasure. Oh, she's the girl who was with, Say, right? Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella. Get me a big beer, please. Sure, on it. Stella! 2 Adelheid, 4 Bronson, 2 Powdered, 4 Flanergide, and 8 Cometrine. All mixed. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on the edge. Private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Von Delay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope? I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now. And I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. You really shouldn't let go of bargaining right now. I mean, she's not on the list of casualties. Maybe she's still fine. But she was a white knight, right? So there are people who probably are not fond of her right now. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me the answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable, it's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down, and right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet to calm her down. No. Moonblast. Sweet promo happy. Sweet girly happy. You know what, sure, let's just shove in Sparkle Star into her. And the big one at that. Optional commentary. Don't worry. Nothing helps dealing with stress and anxiety better than alcohol. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me, she's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gail, please service me Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Save. Click. God damn, is it chilly outside. I'm back. Huh? What would a kid like you know about that, huh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in. Cat Boomer girl greets him. They start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentions Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started mad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was a normal conversation. I see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around their necks. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? There's just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know. And true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that meddling of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilim prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to the delivery drone or ship it to a glitch city. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point. Although the program has proven to have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And a gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet on your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey you, don't just sit there, give me a Zen Star. Sure. Let's make a Zen Star for the sword, baby. Was it... Fine. Is 4 of each ingredient. I almost remembered it normally. All on the rocks and mixed. Here? God, this is awful. It's your order though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end there's still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit is due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. Indeed. I know that a lot of people kind of see an argument between two people as a bad thing, or usually a negative thing. But in reality, it is the way that you kind of just settle differences between people. That's how you find, common ground between them. That's how you find out truth. Or at least figure out the proper position that you really want to stand in. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yup. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm still gonna take the chance to ask you about the job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Say might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just get me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make him before I laugh too hard. A bad touch is 4 Bronson, 4 Powder Delta, 4 Flanergide, and 8 Cometrine. On rocks and mixed. Bad touch 1 and 4 Powder Delta, 4 Flanergide, and 8 Cometrine. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me though. Imagine the guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Van Delay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the... what? I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say's people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga. And she knows fucking Krav Maga? Of all the fighting styles, I would expect a girl like that to know Krav Maga is not one. Fuck, goddamn Say, what the fuck? You know, I thought maybe she's gonna say like, I don't know, judo, MMA, anything. Not fucking Krav Maga. Although Krav Maga is, like, what's the word? It is effective. Probably the most effective of fighting styles. Which is why it's not exactly a fighting style that is usually allowed. Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Wanderley? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. Okay. Piano man. Okay, Piano Man is big by itself, I forgot. I cannot make it bigger. On the rocks and mixed. Here? So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. When her ears twitch, I really want to pat her head. You've been generous today. You made my night with his discoveries on Sei's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then. That'll be all, Dana. Quite a mess, the situation with Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6 Hall C. Hall C. It didn't really sound like anything. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. I'm busy. Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill will be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This whole phone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Kaz, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? It finally hung up. Phew, it's been quite a day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the... oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. Don't tell me it's the fucking Redditor. Fuck! We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio? What the fuck is the pronunciation? No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. We're all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate, just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. I was jogging. Dressed like this? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Something fake. Let's just go one by one. The answer to this one is funny. So unnecessarily brown. One of us will make all you... one of these, yeah, not that. Smug assholes. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit cola left. Not drunkenness. Couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. PG-rated shows, favorite beer, Ersatz 2040. Okay, first guess, frothy water. This one's kinda unbearable, it's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. It's supposed to mean a punch made by innards, but the name usually describes what you feel while drinking it. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. Okay. No relation for the hard-on cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. This drink does not represent the opinions of Bar Pianists Union or its associates. No, don't think it would be Piano Man. Piano Woman, maybe? Doesn't burn as hot on the tongue, but better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Sparkle Star. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problem made them redesign the drink without the sparking. Sparkle Star? You know? Isn't it fake? Since, you know, the name is Sparkle, and it's not sparkling. A small twist on a pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Something fake. What do you mean? What do you mean fake? Okay. Something fake. What can be fake? Sparkle Star? Maybe? I'm gonna restart the night anyway if I pick it wrong. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Now tell me why this is fake. Because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about abstract order are fake. Nope. I have to redo the whole thing. Yay. I don't wanna, but fine. Don't reset? Why not? Bravo, brilliant! Say, Virgilia, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. The joke is that all drinks are fake. There was the wrong answer. I hate this. Huh? He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those, why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly! Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. He wants purity. I can't give him pure ingredients, so... Zen Star? Is there anything that has only one ingredient? Hmm. Fringe Weaver looks pretty pure. I mean, yeah, but it's still 9 and 1. Pure alcohol, that is. Fine. I'll give him pure... pure Cometrine. Let's go. Here's a bottle of vodka with your Adelheid. All aged and mixed. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Even the description says so. I mean, it's just alcohol. Ah, yes, beautiful. Hmm? Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember? Maybe? Yeah, I think... No. We haven't met, ever, at all. That's an interesting reaction. The answer was also any drink. What's the point of asking me questions that require a specific answer and then not giving me the thing that I want? Like, oh yes, all the answers are correct, all the answers are wrong. Bullshit. Ah, Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. How we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? What? Guild stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. Hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Oh no. Oh no. I have a sudden feeling I might know what this means. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. It must be nothing. Uh-huh, totally. It's gonna be a corgi, isn't it? Brian told me to give you this. Oh, nice. The electricity bill will be sent, but I got the money. Jill is a bit tense. Buying a shoulder massager will prevent her from getting too distracted. I see. Oh yeah, Fool. He'll come with me to work. What did I do? Okay. Yeah, she needs a shoulder massager. She needs a shoulder massager for the shoulders. Definitely. For those days when you've built up too much tension. Uh-huh. Yeah, girl. I mean, get that Hitachi wand. Don't mind me. Okay, Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. I need some me time. Use the bathroom.
No way. It's...
I'm okay. I guess I was joking and I wasn't joking at the same time. Okay, she bought a Hitachi wand. Okay. Don't joke about innuendos in the game. Listen, you could just be, you know, they'll become true. I just wanted it to be like, you know, wholesome. You know, like, hey, you good. This is just a massager. Like, oh, my shoulders have been killing me. Not that, but... Dream person. Every now and then I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry make me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all the possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. Uh-huh. Yeah, you want to hug a hot robot woman after relieving pressure with a massage wand. Yep, Okay, let's see. Men prefer Christmas cakes. What? That's one hell of a rant. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above, who are regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. But men around Glitch City developed a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd 19 told the Augmented Eye. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus I'm so tired of spoiled immature girls doing stupid shit. I say, bring on the hot office ladies. My man. Jill, 27, is confused. Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. I'd say that the closet to glass, the closest closet is glass, but I meant that there is no closet. What? Wait, this is our Jill. Wait, I can pat her head? Since when? Huh? Is this a result of beer or massage? Didn't you play a game from those guys? Monster Girl Puzzle, yeah. M Township 64 announced. Jill is so gay or bi, I guess. It's hilarious sometimes. I think she is just bi. She's fine either way. She's just hung up on her ex-girlfriend specifically. Sukiban Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Is this like Sega? Because I remember Sega Jupiter being a thing, I think. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the Weeb audience, said the Kiririn51, a Sukiban Soft janitor. What's Dignity anymore? Sukiban Soft plans to launch the AM Townships sometime next year. Nice. New waifu machine. The EKD V-186 gets historic update. You like guns? Nah, I don't. Nah, I don't need a penis that badly. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Makise Heavy Industries is releasing for EDKV-186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to use the use of nano camouflage, and the option to customize their look for free with the help of a nano camo. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now. Makise's chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation, and thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. The nano camo update will be released this month. What? I'm starting to lose the thread. I'm losing the plot of all of this. Nano camo underwear. Oh, we already read that? Okay. Is this something that should be published publicly? I mean, I just don't know. Like, first of all, what kind of world is this where you have to, well, where you can upgrade the gun? Like, upload shit? I guess the guns are electronic in this world by now. Which honestly is a pretty bad thing. Like, the whole point of a weapon is so that, you know, it can be used in any circumstances. If a gun cannot function without fucking software update, what the fuck is it for? You know, like, there is a reason why, you know, AK-47 is the funny gun. Because that shit works in any circumstances. It's made out of just basic-ass shit. What if someone hacks your gun? What the fuck is this shit? And why would you update like, hey guys, hey reader in the magazine, there's a new update for your gun. Like, I mean, there are gun enthusiasts, sure. I mean, I'd say I like guns, but, you know, I'm a guy, I play video games, I play a lot of shooters, that kind of comes with the territory. But, you know, I don't think it's something that needs to be in normal publication. Like, it's fine in, like, you know, Gun Nut Weekly or some shit. Not normal ass, you know. Ah, yes. Political news, and by the way, here's an update for your gun. What? Okay. Nano camo underwear. Wait. It's not useless unless you're a streaker. Or have a boyfriend. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's going to get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it will be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm going to marry Camotan. Ah, yes. Now we have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. Let's add useless unless you're a streaker or have a boyfriend. I mean, I don't know why. Worlds like these are hilarious once you remember it's one solar flare and they're fucked. Exactly! Like, if you make your entire infrastructure based on electricity alone, and everything working on software and whatever, everything goes to shit. Like, logically speaking. You know, who the fuck needs a smart fridge? How about I just have a normal fridge that if I can supply it with electricity, it cools my food? No. I have to fucking get a smart fridge and then I have to create an account so that I can fucking store things in it. Bullshit.
Why does everything need a goddamn account these days? Why do I need to put my email in anything? Why must I create profiles? Why must I put passwords on everything? It's a fucking fridge. It's a TV. It's a microwave. I don't need smart shit. I am smart enough by myself not to want smart shit. Oh. How about the person who comes up with that stupid shit, develops a smart butt plug and shoves it up his ass so that he cannot take it out without making a fucking account? Anyway. Also, why would you want nano underwear? Give me the classic. I don't even want lace on my girl. I'm fine with just basic cotton white panties. That shit is goated. Okay. We got everything. Time to go to work again. Tuesday. Good evening. Hello, Jill. And Cage, I brought my cat. Your cat? Did I hear yesterday Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard, I'll give him the first of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cat. What? Wait, there are no evil Onmyuji. Onmyuji. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat! Wow, that's even better. Hey, 4. So cute. Why did you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. So I'd rather have him here at least today. Oh well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, 4, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep. Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Time to serve drinks and change lives. To mix drinks, fuck. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog? Hey, I'm not just another dog. I come here as a part-timer. I called it! I knew it! I fucking knew it, the part-timer is gonna be a corgi. I fucking knew it. I called it. So you're the part-timer. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer is here. Huh? He came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. Oh, because that makes it so much different. No, hold on. The legs are too small. It's a Shiba Corgi. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny-looking dogs used by the royalty. Anyways, starting today, this dog will help around it. My name is... Doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? Here's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyways, he will mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in and cleaning. But he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. He'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. Okay. Time to get the dog drunk again. Here you go. Wow, this is awful! People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. So what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job like this? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Safeguard Toy Company? What? No, don't let me with those hurting supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA. CIRA? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. CIRA is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help CIRA be the best it can be. What do you do at CIRA? Pay treatment for her dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh, that actually sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that, yeah, here. Now, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the pot with promo drinks. Oh, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream? I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. The dog now wants a fluffy dream. My mind is awful. It's optional commentary, you say? All aged and mixed. There you go. Don't choke on the vodka. Wow, this one's nice. So, why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler's certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why did you pick a bar? I know him too, I guess. That one place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it... Hey! It's a cat! A cat! Hey, 4, weren't you in the boss's office? Hello, cat. Wanna play? Let's play. Don't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them, unless they're intruders. Huh. You said his name was 4. Hello, 4. Let's play. No playing allowed. He'll make a mess. 4, go back to the boss's office. Meow. This one obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh? Alright. I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill. Huh? That voice. What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How did you manage to slip by the mobs lynching White Knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. I talked to them a lot while on the rescue duties. I was nearby and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know. The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First, I hear you at the bank, then I find out you disappeared, and now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you.
Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on a... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope. I mean, yes. I mean, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet and no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Sweet, light, and fruity. I'm just gonna give her a sugar rush. And a big one. Optional commentary and mixed. There you go. Careful. Yay, this'll help me calm down a bit. So, what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from the high places, but that landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital, but they told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What? Nothing, you just sound cheerful. I'm alive, why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bang, here I am, talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. How were the things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on a Saturday, but I guess that could have been worse. I'm glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink, a Bleeding Jane. She say ask for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? Is this a choice? Saying the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Sobering. Oh well. Guess I'm giving her what she needs. Okay, here you go. Here. Cheers. So, how are the things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through security, finding safe spots, but then... Sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just... the analgesics still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine, I'm fine. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know, I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You're just worried. I bet she's still in the shock. Yeah. Gil. Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. I'll go and take my break now. It is now safe to keep playing. Well, I hope she's fine. Definitely hope so. Too much heavy stuff lately. Hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey Jamie. Jamie? Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill! Don't take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom. The cage has a small litter box included. Ooh, that's convenient. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today, so I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Gut punch. A very big gut punch. Aged and mixed. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that, in theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. That seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, that'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think too much about. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of the building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not gonna be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter pact comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Huh? Sure. Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tad too broad a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better. Pile driver? Yeah, let's go. Pile driver. 6 Bronson. 6 Flannergide. And 8 Common Tree. All mixed. There you go. Here. Ah, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. And Grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. Ah, no, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Ah yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death.
There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. Huh. I mean, that reminds me of Deadpool logic in the movie. You know how he justified, yeah? You know why I'm wearing red? So that you don't see blood on me. His tracking skills were top-notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James' head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that. A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome clients, criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you a part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I had such a thing exist. Let me retry that, my brain no worked. I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuild Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Joe. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a bit dry. Get me a beer, please. Sure. What was it? 2... No, this was 4. This was 2. This was 4. This was 2. And this was more. No. Beer. I was wrong. It was the other way around. Damn it. What are the chances Gil is somehow related to Jet Black James? I thought of that. I thought of that. There, like, okay, here's the thing. Right? He's shady. He's good in general at what he does, right? I also have suspicions that he could potentially be the person who rescued Say as well. You know, he wasn't present for like the entire ordeal. He could be the one who carried her out and all that. Like, Gil is very much, you know, I feel like he's a good guy, but I don't think that he would be Jet Black James specifically. But he could be a vigilante or a bounty hunter of some kind. Personally, fuck knows if I'm right or not. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite a share of dramatic stuff. I'll say it outright, I don't remember if anything Gil is ever explained. I mean, that's probably for the best. I wouldn't be surprised if Gil is actually present in the sequel as well. Somehow. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after he talked so much about him. We talked so much about him. Maybe. Well, I've gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I will just tempt fate. But let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face, and not a dog. Sure hope the next client changes that. Ah, this guy. So you still work here? I knew it! I mean... Quite a surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got on my job. I needed a drink badly, and I remembered this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? I'll have a bleeding Jane. On it. Yeah, this guy. The one that... The whole sex thing. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial and nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions and that's all they need. Recently I've been working with this silly girl working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give him maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Huh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. Well, have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be the not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus. I guess. It almost became a bad day though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that "let's kill the king" attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. It's 4 of everything. Was it aged? On the rocks. Here. Yeah, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss, she... Jill, 4 is headed your way. Let's play 4, let's play. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat? The cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. He looks well groomed for and his fur is healthy. Seems to take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me where I'm eating or drinking. So, I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. 4's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now go, play with something. Right! You're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. They look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out through that door at any moment. So Miss Dorothy? Kinda. But anyway, nothing good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Playing with your cat was really fun. Thanks, boss. Jill's beer stash is running out. Buy some to prevent her from getting too distracted. 4. Mind the hairballs. You leave bigger ones in the shower. That's... Yeah, I know the feeling. Having long hair is a pain in the ass sometimes. There you go, you get a head pat. Shop. Beer. Where can I get beer? Beer on discount. $1,000? The owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Dirt cheap as $1,000? What kind of a fucking massager was cheaper than beer? A vibrator was cheaper than beer? What the... Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Have a nice day. Yeah. Long hair... Oh, there's the beer. Headpad. You're not avoiding the headpads, girl. Is there anything else you can interact with? Am Township 64. Hype? Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl theme? No, no, no. I'm going to marry a Monster Girl. Hell yeah. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? Wait. Wait. It's just clicked. Isn't Sukeban the developer or something of this game? Yeah. Sukeban is the developer of this. Okay then, fuck off. No, it clicked. I don't know, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Pretty girls is the point. Any info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, I remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care. Me neither. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Sure. Yeah, who'd even enjoy a Sukeban game? Okay, I mean... this game is nice, but I'm gonna be honest, if it didn't have pretty ladies, I would probably not be nearly as interested in all of this as I am. Look Jill is hot. I don't think there is a single character, a single girl in this game that I don't find attractive. So, I'd do them all. Okay. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. But I like soccer, and because of that, you're castrated. Huh? Huh? Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting towards the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside of the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit too. I mean, to be fair, I never liked watching any sort of sport, personally. Because, how do I put it? In my opinion, if I am going to enjoy like soccer or like volleyball, basketball, baseball, whatever the fuck, right? I'm just gonna go and do that myself. You know what I mean? It is something that I can just do myself, as me, the person. Like, why the fuck would I watch another guy kick a ball when if I really want to do, I can go and kick a ball myself? And I don't want to do that. Even though I was a pretty good goalkeeper when I was like at school. But yeah, like, why would I watch sports? Why would I watch, like, you know, sweaty dudes running around on the field? That is not something I enjoy watching. My old coach accidentally drew me away from soccer. Huh. Sometimes the person who is, like, supposed to help you tends to, like, pull you away from the thing that they're supposed to interest you in. Like, if we're being realistic. For example, my school program was really shit in terms of literature. Pretty much all the literature that we had to go through was shit. Stuff that I wasn't interested at all, right? And it essentially ruined any potential interest I could have had in literature, in books, and anything. Like, I'm not kidding when I say Limbus, with its, you know, characters are based on books, have done more to make me interested in reading books than fucking school over the entirety of its duration. And that is fucked, if you think about it. I'm really not a fan of that. Quincy, I certainly like fried chicken. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food, since that's what people in the city like the most, and even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Is it that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. Huh. Fried pigeons. I mean, it's still bird. Close enough, maybe. Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allow people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Do you want that game? Anime games are stupid. New ones, at least. Fried avian. Yes. Hot bird. In other words, hot bird. Okay. Yeah, I guess go to work. Wednesday, December. Good evening. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, the dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur in my lap? Why? I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright! Invite any client you're acquainted with, the more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, Do you? Yes, I have money. The girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easily. Optional commentary. All aged and mixed. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really shouldn't give her alcohol, right? Like, I shouldn't add commentary into this. It would be a bad thing to do. That's a kid, yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know in this fucking city. At least I think so, yeah. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So, who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Alright, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Gil? Jill, please. It would've been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, it is not a place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So, if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How did you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at least 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course, and I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I come back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. You remind me of this client I had a while ago. She, passed out in the street and my boss brought her here. Her attitude reminds me of how she got once drunk. Huh? Yeah, bitter about the pressure exerted on her. The reporter lady, right? Hers was a workplace pressure, but you still remind me a lot of her. So what of it? So before you think anything else, calm down. I don't want you to go through what she went through. I'm calm. So, let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. That is a very fucked up, but also very nice lesson at life. If you really think about it. Like, if you are going to do something that goes against the wishes of, you know, like your parents, at least do something that you love. Something that your heart is, you know, like, calling you to. Like, no, Mom, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be this. Like, it's better to do this instead of just like, oh, screw you, Mom. I'm gonna go do bad things you don't want me to do, even if I don't want to do them. If you're gonna disappoint people, at least don't ruin your life in the process. I mean, yes, you don't want to ruin your life, but this might sound really bad, but if you are going to ruin your life, at least do it by doing something you like. Because if you are trying to mess with other people, and you're going to ruin your life, and you don't enjoy it in the process, like, what the fuck are you even doing? Pick one side. Pick a lane. You know? There's two sides to this. Either you do something you don't like to make someone else happy, or you do something that you like to make yourself happy and them unhappy in the process. This is just the two sides. If you're doing something and that other person is happy, that's good, that's bonus points. If you're doing something and you don't like it and the person who cares about you doesn't like it, then what the fuck are you even doing? That's stupid. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? Huh? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy, sounds silly, huh? Yep, very. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill, alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy! Hello, little girl. Oh, shit. G&J, how you doing? You're late. Miss me, Jay? You're too early. Good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course. I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. He's only shouting sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit. Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. I said get out of my desk. The world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. There are the four riders then. There was a horseman and it's already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? No, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? A piano woman would be nice. Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. Mars Blast for biker guy. I think he sent piano woman first though. Piano woman it is. He probably wants something sweet, but he's trying to upkeep the, like, oh yeah, I'm a manly man, so give me a Mars Blast, right? In my opinion, if the drink doesn't taste good, fuck the drink. All aged and mixed. Let me see Mars Blast. Yeah, spicy, manly, strong. Just give him what tastes good. Yeah. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr. Call me Mario. And yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. No, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sound wherever I go. I'm a rebel! Fuck the red lights, fuck the speed limits, fuck the helmet laws, the roads are mine and mine only, I am... Guys, I'm going outside with the dog, we'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Hell yeah, she is. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. What? Oh, okay. Now that there is anything wrong with that, I just... So where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like a mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, I know, it's like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut Punch! Yeah, that one. Same, Jill. Same. I'm good at navigating. I just don't like going outside. I will find my way back to my hole. That's the important part. Let's give this guy what he actually wants. A nice, sweet, girly, and happy thing. I'm actually gonna give him an extra dose of it. That's 10, 11, 12. Another Powder Delta, another Flanergide, and 2 more Calmetrine. On the rocks and blended. There you go. Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just look cute. Cute. So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I would be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I wouldn't mind that. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you like. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Yeah, you're trying too hard, my guy. Like, you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers... That sounds like something someone in high school would say. It's just advice, don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. We'll have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Get me a fringe weaver. Sure. He actually asked for a fringe weaver instead of something manly. Good for him. Bubbly, classy and strong. Ah. A bottle of vodka with a spoonful of sugar. How the fuck is a bottle of vodka not a manly drink? I'm just like questioning that. Yep, that's the one, thanks. I'm gonna down a bottle of vodka before going to drive on my bike. That is normal. I'm a normal person. So hey, that guy over there. Gil, what's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he? No, never mind. I said nothing. Ah, he's into Gil. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Huh? What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Huh? Oh, the hobo. Right. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flies, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Red Shiba Bar to get their attention. Red Shiba Bar. Okay. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and a crowd goes wild when they see... Ah! Dog! What's up, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here. Hey, dog. I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check him out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, eh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears and tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. Psst. What will you have? Well, it's that time of month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. Oh. Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month. She and her... Are you telling me Lilims can have periods? That is... I don't know how that works. I really don't. I keep forgetting how my humor aligns with these games. It's good. Most of it is good. I don't think I had any moments where I felt like bad or uncomfortable or not entertained, at the very least. Bleeding Jane. I don't really want to think about that logic. Hey, we need to consider those things. If at some point in the future, someone, like, you know, robots advance and we get robot girlfriends, if they have periods, we'll need to worry about that. So we need to keep that idea in our minds. You know, hey babe, it's this time of month, I got an oil leak. You know? You gotta think about that. You gotta anticipate your girl's needs, regardless if the girl is meat or metal, or something in between. That time of the month. Do little menstruate? Oh, right. Yes, oil. Did I just... Oh my god. Are you... I guess I am aligned with this game to a degree as well. It is way too often when I'm like, oh, that would make sense, right? So let me think about that. And then I just guess it correctly. Every fucking time. Like, every time. I swear I did not play this game before. I never watched any playthroughs or anything. The only interactions with this game before playing it were Rule 34, and that's it. Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. Fuck. The other way. Ah! There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a bleeding jade. So how's business? This game... It fucks with me good. And I'd really want to fuck Dorothy, and Jill, and Dana, and Alma, and Say, yeah, and Stella. So how's business? Can't be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off a lot of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dick's preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Alright. A big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. With optional commentary and... all aged and mixed. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, early today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? Then I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? Huh? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people, then I go to the Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say, in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilin wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. She wants that Santa dick. After that I sell, well, at the very least I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested, but I remember it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. Thank fuck. How considerate. Although, I did get a client that way. He became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. Not fair. You didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, the cobbled velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. She asked for cobbled velvet. Weird. Why? Bubbly, classy, and burning. It's like champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola left. You know, all of this alcohol talk reminds me. Recently I had the displeasure of trying non-alcoholic wine. That shit was like straight from France. Like actual French wine, but it didn't have any alcohol. Like, it's supposed to have had sugar and everything, but it tasted like old grape juice, and not in a good way. There was no sweetness, there was no alcohol content, there was just weird old stale grape taste. It was like almost sour bitter, but like not in a good way. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? What's the point? Like, you know, it was in a cool bottle and everything, you know, like with everything made in France, like all the French bullshit. And from what I know, it did actually cost a lot. It was a gift. But, that shit, why? It tasted awful. Like, I don't know if it was due to the fact that they removed the alcohol, maybe they didn't actually use enough sugar when making it or something. But imagine grape juice, just basic grape juice, that you can buy like in a, you know, the box, the carton, right? A bottle, whatever. Now, imagine you remove all the sugar from it and leave it standing just under your bed for like a month after opening it. Then you pick it up, you open it, and you try drinking that. That is what that shit tasted. It's awful. Ugh. Okay, flatter. Intencometry. All on the rocks and mixed. It is awful. And I tasted alcoholic drinks before, right? Like, I don't really drink alcohol that much. I'm not really, like, I don't see the reason to just get drunk. Like, if I'm in a company, I could potentially, get a drink or two. Just to, drink with everyone. But that doesn't really happen that often. And it just... non-alcoholic stuff can taste really good or really bad. That also reminds me, like, a year or two ago, I don't remember exactly when it was, somewhere around Christmas time, we had non-alcoholic vegan champagne. I am not even kidding when I say that it was probably the most revolting thing that I've ever tried drinking. I don't know what they did with it. Which part was it? Was it the non-alcohol? Was it the vegan part? But it... why? How do you make vegan alcohol? What the fuck even is that? Why do you feel the need to advertise alcohol as vegan? I just don't know. So yeah, like, I don't really drink. I'd rather just, have a soda most of the time. Like, I like energy drinks instead. But like, if I have to go, I'd rather go for like some sweet wine. Give me rosé, Give me fucking rosé wine. Or, I will go with like some sweet cocktail or whatever. I do like whiskey and scotch though. I enjoy how like, woody, like smoky it is, but that's it. The rest, why the fuck? Make it... Listen, you need to either feel cool while drinking it, or it needs to taste good while drinking it. What the fuck is the point of putting literal poison into your system if it's not even going to, give you anything? It doesn't give you aura, and it doesn't give you any satisfaction. What, you just drinking to get drunk? That's stupid as fuck. Cobalt Velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? Excuse me. That Mega Santa that became a regular of mine, he once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guns no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. What? Well, of course, like... Even my regular left. I'll regret asking this, but were all the other guys... Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see though. I'll prefer just being one-on-one with a girl I like. Maximum, like, I guess I can be convinced for a threesome with like 2 girls. But like, again, they would need to have chemistry between them as well, kind of thing. Well, either remembering that got me turned on or the alcohol is kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey. That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Who or what is you? How? I'm assuming head, neck, and this is the arms, right? Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. Gods, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing, before the whole massive transmission hack thing, and at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today, there have been 2 kids already. Yeah, how would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, you should... Gil, she's staring too much and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar? She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Thank you for the follow, Tiger Demon Han. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, we're just enjoying a little bit of bartending action. Yeah. Joe? What? How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? Let's see, just beer. Wait, I can remember beer. I can make a big beer. I know how to do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how much was it? Full on the commentary, right. And it was just mixed. Yeah. I'm good, just chilling. Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm doing alright, you know. Enjoying the game. And doing all of this stuff. Glad to hear you're doing well. Welcome to our little, weird place. Thanks. And lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit came on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Oh right, yeah. There's a bottle of Cometrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Our weird and niche little corner of the internet. Yeah, weird and niche. But hopefully not too weird and too niche. Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. Again? Aren't you a bit on the edge? Maybe. What did you want? Didn't you bother the screwdriver the other day? I did, why? Oh, I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. So I needed to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you. I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? You can remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any Sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way, Gabby? Is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister, she was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Calling me surprised? Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Oh shit. Sorry, I don't think I heard that right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer for her disease alone while you were all merry here mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've ever heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. I'll make sure the girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief, I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill. You wanna grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just... I feel like a part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't covered back then and apologized. Maybe I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4. She's in you okay, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Remember, I'm here for you anytime. Flawless service bonus. Great. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked the cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay. Jill is saying nothing. Hat pat. There you go. Let's go get the poster. Cutesy game poster. Poster for some cutesy game about pink-haired witch flying on a broom. Now on. I feel like I might know what that's a reference to, but... Well, this got very, like, dark and emotional all of a sudden. Okay, what's news? Makise releasing the update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Her shit taste is showing. No, I think I'm kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Yep, that is normal. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Are there people who are, like, actually gun sexual? I mean, I know that there are people like that who actually find guns arousing in that way, but, like, surely it's not that big of a market, right? Okay. Kiramiki Encore Concert. Kiramiki Encore Concert announced by Lana Smealy. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during the interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers. Ticket Law. Can I? No? Okay. New act proposes... Wait, what did Jill say about... Good for her. Here's the thing though. Encore concert in Glitch City? All this means is that we're gonna see her again. I know they wouldn't waste that kind of design just, you know, for one-off appearance. New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachine tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. More nanomachines? Install a smokescreen to divert attention. Yeah. Having that kind of control is a bit fucky. Headbat. 66 American Kin returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kids surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome.
This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in Kokoro Hall. Kokoro, okay, Heart Hall. I wish I knew more about wrestling, sounds exciting. Hat pat. Okay, I don't know how much longer I want to keep going for tonight. This emotional moment sounds like a good place to stop, I think, for today. Don't you think? Unless, of course, you really want me to go for another day. Which is a possibility. If you really want to, as you are the ones who forced me, Endless. Have I saved? I'm satisfied for now. Okay, satisfied for now it is then. It has been like almost 4 hours and I wasn't expecting to really do all of this. I'm thinking... Okay, I'm actually probably gonna wrap up and... actually I'm gonna raid today, I think. Might be a good idea. But yeah. Okay. Thank you all for dropping by. Thank you, Sano, for the raid. Thank you, Endless, for dropping by. And now we're gonna raid someone. I'm gonna raid Galaxy. Okay. Let's show her some love and, yeah, let's have some fun. Been fun today. I'll probably play more of it tomorrow. I do want to finish the game. So yeah, alright. Time to raid.